were restored, ensuring he got his props for the work on tracks like The Morning, Loft Music, What You Need, and others. But it's clear that he wasn't going to get it without trying, and this is at the heart of the problem. Because unfortunately, this ability to discard a producer's requests is endemic within the culture, with their contributions overlooked or uncompensated in a way that rappers don't have to tolerate.
If you send me a beat and I rap on the beat and then you come trying to text me some crazy ass number, I'm not paying for this because I make my own beats. What the fuck I need your beat for? For all you producers, you just send beats to my email, put the number, put your price in the email. Don't come after the song come out talking about you want this, like you want that, but you ain't gonna get it.
Despite the fact that he literally makes money, attitudes like Soulja Boy's are very prevalent, as unfortunately, it's one side of the music industry where it seems like payment is treated like more of an option rather than a right. And for Soulja, he found out the hard way that producers aren't willing to tolerate it, with various projects being pulled for copyright claims from creatives who said they weren't paid for their work. Due to this pronounced mentality in the industry, people such as Bobby Shmurda have always tried to push projects out without getting the proper permission from those who work on it.
I done made over $500,000 for the game. It would be that bad outside. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to drop my project. People actually clearances and these freaking boosters is asking for some crazy shit. I don't know what rumors is going around. They think like, oh, Bobby's just dropping bags. This, that, whatever. Like, give it to the $10,000, $8,000 for producers.
But while these situations are in which producers manage to halt the music from coming out at the time, there are plenty of occasions where they are strong-armed by big artists who use their output in ways that don't consent to or haven't been paid for. A little while ago, Ye took to his constantly controversial X account to complain about a music industry professional trying to get what he felt his clients were owed. Free man tried to charge him $3 million for views on Google. I showed how to make beats to. Ye wrote, adding in a shredder movie directed by managers. Along with thinking this as some form of extortion, the producers in question, Bugs and Brian, revealed that they hadn't gotten a thing for what they did. He owed us money for almost 3 years, has refused to pay, yet keeps stealing our work, which also claimed that lawyers are getting this taken down out. This isn't the only issue that faced. When it came to Kanye's long awaited record, ATL Jacob was also left scratching his head over the whole STEM player rollout, especially when it came to how royalties were supposed to work.
Everybody was confused on how we get paid.
Were you confused?
Hell yeah, I'm still confused. Like, if he banned for STEM player, then how we get paid?
Okay, have you really disappointed that it didn't come out publicly? Because I'll be honest, I haven't heard that album. That's the one Kanye album I have never heard because I'm not going to buy a $200
Literally.
piece of electronics that I would toss out after you
It's
see
crazy
it.
because the STEM player, like, they upload the song on the STEM player, they wouldn't even complete the song. Like, none of the songs are done. Just uploading demos.
Really?
Now, naysayers might question why people don't come out and voice their disappointment straight away. But when you're dealing with someone like Kanye West, there's always the problem that you're burning bridges with a big artist in the game, and thus, it might lead to you getting blackballed. On other occasions, it can lead to beef, such as when Drake tried to force his way out of Metro's
Oh my gosh.
Really, it was a song that did
What the frick?
originally for my album. She didn't steal it, but my song. And we were gonna do some stuff for my album. And there's a song for my album. When he heard that one, he really get on it. But like, I was letting him know
What?
it was done for it, and I was really set on how it was. I was like, I ain't gonna say, you know, it was really like just locked in where it was. But yeah, hit me and was like, man, let me see if this is anything you can add.
No!
He did some stuff from part of school, but like I just felt like just even with like slime burst, trap burst, and outro was already like it just really wasn't no room. It just wasn't no room. It wasn't a person. I just ended up using her original. I just
Oh my fucking god.
including lines like Metro shut your whole ass up and makes it trend, and the infamous BDL music. For others, beat theft can lead to their creation being enlisted in a way that they never intended to. This is exactly what occurred to esteemed producer Warren, who had to endure a beat that he'd originally made for Trippie Redd falling into the hands of 6ix9ine without his consent. The end result was a platinum-selling song that featured Swerve that he wanted nothing to do with.
I never wanted to have anything to do with that song.
they didn't understand. Give them that shit. Shit's weird. I started met y'all. And like, this ever happened to you? Hell nah. So I really was like, oh shit, say less. It's not them. It was just weird because I was in Australia with Drake. Like my life was just going up the way I wanted it. When they started the whole process, it was just like, fuck that shit. Before that song was released on Apple Music, we went through so much back and forth. With notes, so many notes, to where we flipped communications. No time to invest. Everybody's so thirsty over it.
On other occasions, the problem lies in the rapper not necessarily stealing your work directly in the vein of a weird situation, but going out of their way to try and fulfill without their permission. This brings us to a situation such as what occurred between repeat offender Diddy and Hip. As the acclaimed producer recalled to the Joe Budden podcast, Diddy screwed him out of cash by bringing him on board to replicate his sound before cutting him out of the equation.
Let's go!
Crazy shit. I think that one was in it.
Oh, I finally beat him. Fuck.
That Berg shit, I'm like, stop trying to be me. Like, it sound like you trying to do what I do. Like, let's send me some different shit. Da, da, da. So I didn't send him nothing, right? I was like, shit. Next thing I know, they deciphered my records and reached out to everybody that I collaborated with and dissected me from the situation. So he's calling Cardiac to his house like, you need to be one of the hitmen. And this, that, and third. Next thing I look up, Eric Billinger is in the Bahamas with motherfucking Puff, and they singing songs. I'm like, what the I'm like, Eric Billinger done lived in the fucking LA his whole life. And I was like, damn, this is good.
Again?
I feel like so. I wasn't fucking with it.
Given situations like this, there's every reason to assume that artists themselves are the problem. However, this isn't realistic. In some cases, the shady behavior happens behind the scenes without the artist even knowing, which makes it all the more infuriating once they find out. This situation was highlighted by Tim Video during one of his many recent media appearances. When reflecting on the creation of the legendary 50 Cent track Gangsta, he recalled how the original beat was made by a man named Jay Craze, with 50 Cent managers credit without properly compensating.
It's Shot Money to be mad, I still love him. But Shot Money didn't make Wangsta. Another producer made Wangsta. For a beat. Yeah, look, the that made Wangsta, I don't even remember him. That's how bad he got jerked. And I remember being in the car with 50, and Shot Money was there, and the producer's calling like, yo, Shot Money saying this is beat. So 50 looking at him like, he didn't even sign the contract. 50 might have had a little piano produced by Shot Money. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up, bro. It's just being truthful. I'm not trying to diss him tonight, but I just seen, yo, this how business go. You can produce something, I add a little string, I'll make it.
Other times, the way that music is categorized when it is unveiled leads to the producers getting duped. Because as a there are different rates in the mainstream label by artists, depending if it's on an album or a different format of release. And this is something that the acclaimed E. Dan found out the hard way when working with Wiz Khalifa.
It was a Khalifa album. I don't know if they call it a street album. They came up with some really clever name that essentially meant everyone involved, you're gonna get paid, half what you normally do. It's a thing. I mean, it's I've seen it happen really more often in the last few years. Anything to say fuck for these labels.
Clearly, there are a whole host of ways in which labels or other professionals in the industry can sneakily withhold money from producers. But there are times when producers can challenge what's going on and have conflict resolution. A recent example of this being in the form of a dispute between Mexican OT's team and Kyle Beats over his platinum-selling track John Dang. According to Kyle, the track has been out using his friend Derez's loop.
Oh my fucking god.
Yet once he realized how good the track was, it led to a campaign to get his friend credited.
Apparently there was a song by the Mexican OT that used one of my loops from the Nightmare drum kit, I think. One of my 3 drum kits. You know what? I don't even recognize the loop. Oh my god. That's the fucking hell.
I'm dead.
Derez, my boy Derez. Why didn't anyone hit me up? But where's Derez?
After a little back and forth that would restore your faith in the music industry, they got what they were looking for.
The loop for John.
Was it his loop for John Dang? Nobody cleared with me before I went out. Here's my number. I don't know, dude. I know in the past I've seen people that just get screwed. So I just wanted to go through song just went platinum, and we got nothing.
Yeah, I'm familiar with you, bro. I didn't even know that was that the guy. I was wondering how he even got because the guy that did that beat. This is like his first place ever. So first place ever in those places. So he didn't have a catalog. So I was wondering how did he get this book. You can.
Yeah, I got. I'm gonna text you.
And while it was clear that money wouldn't change hands, the man ultimately got platinum.
Put it like this, Kyle. I'm honestly on your side because I've been in your situation. You know what I'm saying? And I know how it is. And I feel like whether this was a problem or not, it was a 5 times better. You know what I'm saying? So I lost out on old school. That's what things I need to ever do that to another producer.
And if you're wondering if the res got paid or not, well, no. This pack was originally released through a website I had called Pure Sounds, where it was labeled as completely royalty free.
Due to the fact that the loop was released as part of the pack, it ensured that there was no need to pay a fee. But it is a situation which highlights how easily someone's intellectual property can be taken away without anyone even realizing. But how do we police this? And is there any way for producers to protect themselves from the prospect of theft that'll leave them robbed of their claim or cash that's rightfully theirs? Well, the big problem with that is that there's no industry standard across the board. Every producer is an independent contractor in a sense. So this makes them seem far more dispensable to labels and artists alike. Because of this open disdain for them, Sunny Digital put forth the concept of a union.
Really good question. Why don't producers get nominated for shit? We do all the fucking base work and shit. Get no awards, don't get no recognition. All the artists just sweep up for everything. You dig what I'm saying? Shit crazy as hell, bro.
I need to stop expecting the producers a little more. The league is small in between. It don't matter. They all make sounds to this shit. Take the beats off the vocals. I know.
You wanna go, bitch? Yeah! That's the